Okay, welcome to a tutorial where you're going to learn quite a lot of techniques and skills and tools to create a this design here. So these will be probably some of the things you apply in your own design. It is one of the ways that you can create. There are many ways to build in Fusion 360, but this is going to be a good first step. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that photo as a reference. So I'm going to click Insert, Canvas. Okay, don't worry about all the other ones. Just the canvas allows you to put a photo in. And it's going to ask you where do you want to find that photo. We're going to insert from computer. And then we're going to go to your, I have a screenshot of it just to check. Put it in. I'm going to place it on this face. Okay. Okay. Is a problem because it didn't come in the size I want. So I actually want to build this the right size. So I'm going to use, these are all movement tools. This is kind of in the plane. Then there's up, down, and left and right. This is the one that will scale it. Do not use these because it will stretch it the wrong way. But this little macaroni, which I like to call, scales it up and down. And for right now, we're just going to place it right here, and we're going to click OK. All right. I need a reference that is 16 centimeters for the length of my phone. I'm going to go ahead and create a sketch right here. And then you can see I'm in my sketch menu here. I've got all the sketch tools. And I'm going to create a line. Let's say from here to here. I say OK. And then I want to click on this line. Click the dimension tool. I want that tool, I want that line to be 16 centimeters. If you just type in cm, it'll make it cm. Its default is on millimeters, so I would have to put 160. So it's fine, whatever you want to do. You can see that is the length of my phone. It's at about the right angle. So what I need to do is finish the sketch, and I need to look at the canvas, and I need to double click here so I can bring it back in, and now I can stretch the canvas. Okay, where's that line? Unfortunately, the line's not there because I forgot to draw the line first. I'm going to draw and drag this line over here. Now the line was done first, and now the canvas. Now I can double click on the canvas. And what I want to do is line up that line with as a reference. So I need to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go a little bit bigger. And again, this is not going to be exact for this quick drawing. But now I can go back into my, I can do another sketch. And I'm going to go ahead and sketch here. And now I'm going to create these shapes. And honestly, I think for whatever you might have, 3-point arcs for this. I'm just gonna try this. Let's see, does that work? Yeah, that works. And then I'm going to click here to here. I'm going to overshoot a little bit so that we have some overlap. I'm not worried about it. I just want to make sure that I'm connecting my white, my endpoints. Don't worry about these. These are for the. This is for the angle of this. So don't worry about those extra wide dots. We're going to do that one. Going to do this one. That one's terrible. Can I just grab? Nope. What is it? So if you don't, you can just like Command Z it. I'm going to do that one again. 3-point arc. 1, 2. This might make subtle changes to your design as well. Oh, there you go. So that's most of the body. The bottom is going to be a rectangle, right? So let's go ahead and create a rectangle. I'm going to cover the whole thing. And that will straighten out my design a little bit because obviously it's a little wonky. And then I want to create a rectangle for the phone as well. I'm going to, oh wait, let's just do it with lines. Okay, we're going to do a line, start down here, go up here, up here. I might have made it a little thick. It's a little slow. I don't know where to go. Oh, is that it? My phone is a little bit off. Okay, but you can we can go ahead and do parallel lines here and here. Where's a parallel layer here? Here. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what we have. We can extract that. Extract that. Let's do this part first. Okay, so I'm going to hit E for extract or create extract. And then I'm going to go off to symmetrical because I want it to kind of like build off both sides. Oh, there we go. This is a decision you need to make. So distance is 2.4. That would 20 would be 4 centimeters. So let's go 25. Okay. As soon as you extrude something, it always hides the sketch that you extruded from, so I need to bring the sketch back. All right. Oh, well, I can extrude this, do the same thing. I can make it a new body. I can do it symmetrically, and I can pull it out, let's say. Okay, well, that works. Maybe I don't want to join it. Maybe I want a new body. So go okay. Okay. Maybe that's too large, but maybe I want to put something on the other side of it. So let's try highlighting some corners and see if we can make this a little bit neater. Okay. A lot of extra space over here. I think this is probably too much, unless I wanted to put something here like a little area to put stuff like change or maybe a pencils or maybe a Apple Watch that could be happy. But we may not need this for the whole one. I think in the other one I just created a circle. Actually started with a circle and then I built on top of that. I did not do that, but it would be a possibility. Let's just see if we can fillet these ones too. Oh, well, that can work. That might work. And you see, though, even though that I overlap those lines with this one, so that actually makes it work. So maybe I would have started with a circle. Maybe, okay, how about I just turn off that canvas? I don't need it anymore. I don't need those sketches anymore. What about if I decided to put something here? So I want a space around here. So maybe I'm going to use an offset. And it's going to create a curve here. That's kind of cool. Hit OK. And then maybe just create a line from here. Let's make that parallel. Let's say I want this line to be the same distance on this one. I could just create a mirror of this. And the mirror line would be this center point right here. And then I've also got that one. Okay, let's extrude down just a little bit to create a space for stuff to go. This one is not removable. Let's take a look at our bodies. All right, let's get rid of that body. Let's go ahead and say, like, I want this to cut into it because I want it to fit in. So let's extrude down a little bit. Let's go down 5. Let's go down 0.5 millimeters, which would be a half. Okay. Then when I bring the body back, I can use the combined. So what tool body? So I'm combining. I actually want to cut. So the target body is going to be this one. The tool body is going to be this one. And you can see it's cutting down into it. Anytime it turns red, it's cutting. I want to keep the tools because I don't want this part to disappear. Otherwise, it like gets rid of the tools. You say OK. And you'll notice if I move this up, there's a space in it. There is a problem with 3D printing fitting in. It's called tolerance or clearance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off this one. I'm going to take a look at this space right here. And I'm going to create a sketch on top. I'm going to use the offset tool again on this. And I'm just going to go, I'm going to make it bigger. It really just needs to be, a millimeter would be almost too big. So I'm going to go 0.5. It needs to be a minus. And you hit OK. Finish sketch. This is really hard. I'm going to zoom in really. You can see this edge right here. And we're going to extrude. And we're going to extrude down to that part. So what? Okay. We're going to go to object, this, and we're going to cut. I think that's right. Let me see. Yep. So we just cut down to it. It's a little bit bigger, and I think it'll fit down in there. All right, well, anyways, that is kind of like how you would use this to design this kind of side view where you're extruding. It should be a lot of fun. Enjoy.